Yeah, once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. Okay, in continues to last session we just completed how to install SQL Server. All the services has been installed successfully except analysis service. Okay, and we discuss about in case if your SQL installation got failed, what are the major location you will go and you will verify what are the files you will verify, okay, why your SQL installation got failed. What are the major three locations? One is summary.txt under the setup bootstrap. This is very important when we especially go to the real world or when you are installing SQL Server. Okay, if something happened to SQL Server, uh, then how you will troubleshoot means I will go to the setup bootstrap. So program files, Microsoft SQL Server and compatibility level. Go to the setup bootstrap, go to the logs. Here I will find the summary.txt. Under the same folder, there are multiple log folders will be created, subfolders will be created. Under the latest log subfolder, you will find the detail.txt. Okay, you will find the detail.txt. This is the second location where I will verify, along with under the temp folder. Okay, when you open the temp, under the temp folder, also there will be SQL.setup.log file will be created. These are the major three files we'll open in case if something happened while you are installing SQL Server. Not only SQL Server, for example, if you are applying the patches, okay, patches. If the patches got failed, okay, your patch file got failed, or while you are installing SSMS also, if it got failed, temp folder will help us lot, sir. Especially when SSMS got failed. Okay, if you are installing SSMS SQL Server Management Studio and that went well, then temp file will help us lot. It will create a log when you are installing any product. That product related log will be created on the temp folder. Okay, not only SQL, it can be any. If you're performing any installation, that installation related log will be created in the temp folder. That's a very important thing we need to remember. Okay, Subbu, only one pending. Why my analysis service got failed and how to install the analysis service. Okay, I will talk at the ending. Okay, about that. Okay, why it got failed, how to read the log. We'll see at the ending. Let me discuss. Okay, one thing. What I wanted to discuss today. Let's discuss that part, and at the ending, I will talk about that failure thing. Now, once you install SQL Server, okay, you install SQL Server. I'm not sure how many people try to install SQL Server. Okay, it's very easy. As I told you, go to the browser. It can be Google Chrome. It can be Internet Explorer. Whatever it can be. Edge. Just search for SQL Server download. Okay, so SQL Server download. It will go. It will take you directly to the latest SQL Server version, which is not 2022. We are having 2025 head. We are having, but don't go for 2025 until I will take a session. We'll go for 2022 only. So you are installing in on-prem. So you need to download the on-prem setup file and you can install the SQL Server 2022. As I told you, you need to provide your details. Then it will prompt you to download the setup file. By clicking that setup file, you will download the SQL Server and you will go for the installation. So one thing yesterday we pending is, okay, we install SQL Server but we install SQL Server in the local accounts, correct? You remember? We don't have, yesterday, last session, we discussed about how to install SQL Server in the local laptop. Okay, I'm not went to the VMware. So this is the default instance we install. And see, currently this instance is running with the local account. NT services MS SQL Server, NT services SQL Server agent. So it is running with the local account. So I'm not worrying about analysis service, integration service, other services. My main focus will be SQL Server service, SQL agent service as part of all this. Okay. What analysis service, what integration service, what reporting services, we'll talk in separate, sir. We don't want disturb here. Okay. Let's mainly focus on the database engine, which is the heart for entire SQL Server. So when we install SQL Server on our local laptop, by default, it will go for the local accounts only once you install, because when you open the computer management, if you search for on your local laptop computer management, okay, if you just search for on your local laptop, search for computer management, you won't see the users and groups. You won't see the users and groups. Means you can't create a local user. You can't create a local user. You can't create a local group. Now, how I can run my SQL services with the service account, Subbu? By default, you are creating a login. By default, when you are connecting to your laptop, there will be login, sir. Okay. Knowingly, unknowingly, you are connecting with your login only. When you open the command prompt. When you open the command prompt, let's open command prompt with the administrator. Okay. Run as administrator. So when you search for CMD, right click and open with the administrator. Now, who am I? Okay. This is my account. This is my login basically. Okay. And this login is already mapped to my Skype account, sir, my Outlook account. Okay. My Outlook account. So I can use the same login, whatever the login I am created. I am just logging to my laptop. Whatever the login I am using to connect to my laptop, same login I can use to run the SQL services on your local laptop. Again, I am talking on local laptop. Okay. Again, I'm talking on the local laptop. So whatever the login I use to connect to my laptop, I can use the same login to connect to to run the SQL services. See, all my services are running with the same login only. Because I can't create the local users and groups when I open the computer management in local laptop, because many people are practicing on local laptop and you are getting lot of confusion. That the problem started actually. Many people are confusing. I'm not able to see the local users and groups, Subbu. See, when I go to the server, assume this is your laptop, sir. This is your laptop. If you search for computer management, okay, if you search for computer management, okay, you will see the local users and groups. See, but technically in your local laptop, you are not able to see the local users and group, unfortunately. Only for Pro, like Windows 10 Pro, Windows 11 Pro. For Pro editions only, you are able to see the local users and group. And don't play with your operating system. All these stuffs are now concentrate only on the SQL. I don't want to disturb you into the how to download Windows 11 Pro, Windows 10 Pro, all this stuff. Okay, no worries, all this stuff. Now I'm here. Here I'm able to see the local users and groups, but unfortunately in my laptop I'm not able to see the local users and group. See, I can create here the service account. I can create the service account. I told you, right? Service account is nothing but a login, like Access, SQL, Node, 1, L, U, local user. For example, this is what I decided to create. I am setting the password. I am setting the password. So I can create the local users and groups. Okay, local users and groups. See, now if I go to here, I will see my user and I can use this user to run the SQL services. I can use this user to run the SQL services, but unfortunately on your laptop, you are not able to see the local users and groups. Now what I need to do, Subbu? What I need to do? That's a biggest question many people is having. So to overcome this, Let me go to security tab. Okay. Now, what you can do on your local laptop, everything I'm saying in local laptop. So what you need to do on your local laptop, search for CMD. Okay. Right click, run as administrator. Okay. What you need to do on your local laptop, go for search for CMD command prompt. Okay. And run as different user. So when you run as different user, you will get this wizard. Okay. Administrator. Okay. And you will get the command prompt. This is our command prompt. And you will get the system 32. Now, okay. To create the user via command prompt, being we are not able to create from the graphical user interface. Okay. Now I am creating a user from the command prompt. I am creating a user from the command prompt. What is the command? Net user username password add. You need to remove these braces, sir. Don't exactly copy and paste. So now what I need to do? So net, okay, user, and for example, I am providing username as a Carl, okay, and password cloud@123, okay, / add. So I am creating a user from the command prompt. I am creating a user from the command prompt. This is very simple. You no need to worry about how I can create. Subbu, when I'm connecting to my laptop, I'm not providing the password. When I'm connecting to my laptop, I'm providing the PIN. I don't know what password, and my SQL is not starting, Subbu. For all these answers, very simple, create a user, sir, on your local account, on your local laptop. Okay, on local laptop, you can just create your account, NT user call and password add. That's it. Apart from nothing else you need to do.
So one question here.
Yes. Again,
Actually,
this is not in real world. This is not for your real world. Sir, Gopi, please adjust your mic every time. I'm not sure why we are getting a lot of disturbance. Okay. This is not real world. This is just for your laptop. When you are practicing, I don't want all this, Subbu. I want to go for clean practice. Just create an account in your local laptop via command prompt. Okay, via command prompt, create a user from command prompt. That's it, sir. Now what you need to do, open configuration manager. Open configuration manager. Okay. Or search for services.msc, anything is fine. Now you can start your SQL services with your account. Whatever the account you created, right? Carl account you created, right? Now what I'm going to do, this is running with the local account. See? Local account. Now double click or just click on property. Okay. Remove this account. I don't want this account. Now I can go for browse, Carl, check name. I got the name. Click on OK. Now you need to provide the password. You need to provide the password. That's it. And click on apply. Okay. And click on OK. That's it, sir. Very simple. Many people are confusing this one. Always your services need to run with the service accounts. So Subbu, I am facing a difficulty. I'm not able to see the local users and group on local laptop. Okay. Because I'm not having enough RAM to spin the VMs, hypervisor, Oracle VirtualBox, where I can practice with the Active Directory, that one, this one, whatever you are showing. What I can do in this scenario is very simple. You don't need to do all this stuff, sir. Everything you can practice on your local laptop, except clusters always on. Everything you can practice on your local laptop rather than wasting your time. Okay. you can focus on SQL first. To spinning the VMs, to start the VMs, all that's, it's a time waste only, sir. You won't do all this stuff in real world. The spin the VMs, all this stuff. So let's focus on SQL. Now see, my SQL is running with the service account. Now I can start the MySQL. That's it. Is it any confuser here?
Can you go to your computer management? Once you
Yes.
see your computer management, can you
Yes.
locate cloud, the account that you created,
No,
cloud?
you are not able to see the users and group, John. That's the problem here. Only
Okay,
Windows 11 Pro, Windows 10 Pro editions only we are able to see the users and groups. Mostly
okay,
when we are purchasing laptops, we will get the home base editions. Windows 11 home base
okay,
editions, Windows 10 home base editions, right? You can't see the local
okay,
users and groups.
okay. And my question now is on the Windows command line, the net user cloud, blah blah blah. When you enter that command, or if you are using Windows 11 Pro, automatically you're gonna see
Yes,
that
yes,
name on your. Okay, thank you.
yes, sir. Yes. See, I can show you same thing. Okay, I can show you same thing in the VM so that you can understand easily. Open the command prompts, CMD, right click, administrator. See, now here I'm able to see the local users and groups, right? When I go to the user, there is no Carl. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let's create it. Copy, not copy it. Okay, copy, go to the VM, paste it, click on enter. Done, right? Now you just refresh. Are you able to see, John?
Yes,
Yes.
thank
Again,
you.
same only. Again, same, John. Nothing difference here. Okay. The people who are not that much aware of the laptop usage, okay, many people are facing the issue with the service account only. So I thought that I wanted to show you in a clear way. We don't want uh, the people to face the difficulty over the service account. Again, service account is just a login, sir. Don't get confused. But this login we are using only to run the services. That's the reason we are calling it a service account. And it's simple to understand. I don't want to go to the technical, all this stuff.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah. Subbu, one question here. Yes, Gopi here.
yes. Yeah.
So we can create the Carl name has right, but before that you name SSSQL node like that. Anyone who can create lab. Uh,
Yeah. Any sir. Again, follow one best practice. Okay. Follow one. Why? Because why Subbu you will use Access SQL always means I worked for one of the project for 4 years almost. Okay. Where my service account looks like Access SQL. So I thought I don't want to go for names or something, blah, blah, blah. Let's go for Access SQL is a standard naming. That's it. Whatever account you decide, you can go. Don't go for your names, sir. Okay. Go for some unique so that you can remember that those here in the command prompt itself you can display the login, sir. If you go to the Google and if you ask how to display users from Windows command prompt. Okay, how to display the users from command prompt. Uh, 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 I don't want very simple commands there will be. Okay, no worries. I will provide that script also. How to display the users from command prompt. Why we need to waste our time. I hope you understand now. So everyone, whoever install on your local laptops, uh, forget about your passwords, PIN. Don't get all this confused. Just use this. Open the command prompt with administrator. Net space user space username space password space /add. It will create a login for user. Now use that login to run the SQL services. Is it clear, everyone? No? Yes? Any confused?
Clear.
Everyone, only one clear. I'm getting other. No? Come on, sir, everyone. Many people
Yes,
are
clear.
getting this one a big
Clear,
confuse.
clear.
Very simple. Okay.
Clear.
Now one. Yes. Good, sir. Good. One more thing. Okay. Yesterday we installed SQL Server. Okay. Once you install SQL Server, what is happening in the background is, so Microsoft will provide a configuration manager. Okay. Configuration manager for every version. Microsoft will provide a SQL Server configuration manager. Okay. You can also go to the run and search for SQL Server configuration manager.m. You can type also, sir. Or you can just click on search and you will find the configuration manager, or you can go to startup and go to the SQL Server 2022 or 2019. Okay, you will get the SQL Server configuration manager. Okay, when you open configuration manager, you will see only SQL related services. But when you open services, when you search for services, okay, if you go for services.msc, okay, let me zoom it, sir. Many people are saying. Again, it's not saved. Let me zoom it. Okay, great. Okay, when you search for services.msc, when you just search for services.msc and click on enter, it will open all the services along with SQL also. Okay, your SQL also. All the services along with SQL. Now, either if you open the configuration manager, you will see only SQL related services. Only SQL related services. Now, currently in my VM, in my node, only one service is running. That too, it is a default. Whenever you see SQL Server, MS SQL Server, blindly you should get an idea. Oh, this is my default service account. Oh, sorry, this is my default instance. So this is a very blind answer. Don't get confused. Whenever you see SQL Server, any name, when you see braces, MS SQL Server, the blind thing you should get an idea is, oh, it is my default instance. Okay, default instance. Now, apart from this, if you see any name like this, okay, let me stop it. Any name like this, whatever name you are providing, any name apart from MS SQL Server, that is a named instance. This is the two things you should get an idea. Whenever you open configuration manager or whenever you open services.msc, when you open services.msc or when you open the configuration manager, if you see that MS SQL Server, that is a default instance. Apart from MS SQL Server, whatever name you are seeing the braces, that is a named instance only. Got it? Is it clear? Second thing, everyone? No? Yes? Okay, sir. Everyone is silent means I can consider that everyone understood. Okay, Subbu, now it's fine. Okay, whenever I install SQL Server, I used to get the configuration manager, and in the services.msc also my services are healthy and running. Now, yesterday we installed SQL Server. Last session we installed SQL Server. Okay, Subbu, I installed SQL Server, but I need to connect to the SQL Server, right? I need to connect to the SQL Server, right? To connect to the SQL Server, Microsoft provided a tool called SQL Server Management Studio. A tool called SQL Server Management Studio. What Microsoft done? Microsoft provided a tool called SQL Server Management Studio. Like when you go for the Postgres, okay, when you go for the Postgres, Postgres people provided the PZ Admin 4. Okay, PZ Admin 4. When you go for the MySQL, there is a tool called Workbench. When you go for Oracle, there is a tool called Putty, or someone will call it a Putty, someone will call it a Putty. or they will call as a Toad. They will use the Toad. They will use the SQL Plus. Okay. So every database management system, they provided the tools to access the engines, Like same, SQL Server provided a tool called SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server provided a tool called SQL Server Management Studio to authenticate to the SQL. Okay. Now you need to install this tool, sir. Okay, you need to install. You won't get default. Since when you are not getting SQL Server Management Studio by default means from 2016 onwards, SQL Server 2016, SSMS is not default installation. You need to install SQL Server Management Studio separately. But when you go for SQL Server 2020 or 2014, SSMS is also inbuilt installation. If you install SQL Server, you will get the SQL Server Management Studio inbuilt. But now, no sir, you need to install separately. How I can install it separately, Subbu? Okay, let's go to the setup file itself. Okay, let's go to the SQL Server. Where I get it? Oh no, 2025 is there. Okay, anything is fine, no worries. Okay, now if I go to the setup file, open the new window. Okay, if I 2025 is something different. How I can show? Go to my laptop. Okay, and open a window. Now, if I open the setup file, if you open the setup file, okay, if you open the setup file, go to the install, you will get the install SQL Server Management tool. Okay, install SQL Server Management tool, and when you click here, it will directly go to the location where you can find the download, and you are getting the latest version is 21, sir. SQL Server Management Studio latest version is 21. Don't go for 21, sir. Okay, go for little 20, sir. Let's go for 20 until I will take a session on 21. Don't go for 21, sir. Okay, let's go for 20 only. Okay, let's go for 20. 21 is little AI capabilities and little Microsoft changed the SSMS in interface. Lot of changes has been made by Microsoft when you go for 21 version. But don't go for 21 version until I will take the session. Okay, what you need to do? SQL Server Management Studio 20 download. I think yesterday I provided a link. This is the link. Okay, go for this link. I think yesterday I sent you over the WhatsApp group chat. Okay, again, one more thing, sir. You need to remember this block. SQL Server build.blogspot.com. Every DBA need to remember this URL. Okay, you need to remember. Yes.
Are you sharing your screen? Because I'm not seeing.
Everyone? Yeah, everyone is able to see. Everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, we can able to see. So
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, you can stop and start it again.
Okay.
Okay. Now, see, everyone, you need to remember this block, sir. Very, very important block. This is our Microsoft block only. Why, Subbu, I need to remember this one means, especially when you are working with the patching. Okay, when you are working with the patching, this is the block where you will get a lots of information. Means if you want to download the patch files, like it can be service pack or hotfix or anything related to patch. Okay, related to patch, this is the block we need to remember. If someone is asking where you will download the patch file, means SQL Server build.blogspot.com. This is the default block you need to remember. Apart from this one, sir, len.microsoft.com, SQL Server build.blogspot.com. These are all Microsoft blocks only. You need to remember, sir. Now, as I told you, don't go for 21 version. go for 20. Okay, let's go to here. Okay, let's click on SQL Server Management Studio 20.2.1. Okay, I don't want to go for 21. Now you can click on download, sir. You can click on download, release notes, download. Okay, you need to just click on download. When you click on the download, you will get the setup file. You will get the setup file. Just you need to open the setup file, click on install. Apart from nothing else you need to do. Is it clear, everyone? How to install SQL Server Management Studio?
Can you go to the
Go to
let me see.
go to this blog, SQLServerBuild.blogspot.com.
Okay.
Open search for SQL Server Management Studio SSMS 20.2.1. Okay. Now
Okay.
it will open a new block. Now you need to scroll down, and here there is an option called Download SQL Server Management Studio. SSMS is nothing but SQL Server Management Studio, sir. 20.2.1. You will get the setup file. Yep. Okay. Not okay, everyone?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. Now done, sir. Now you can open this one. Once your SSMS is downloaded, you can open this one. You can open that one. It will take in a while and it will open. Sir. I think I need to stop everything. Okay. Yeah, see. Now you will get this kind of wizard. Now you will get this kind of, you need to just click on install, sir. That's it. Apart from nothing else you need to do. Download the SSMS setup file and open the setup file and just click on install. It will install. I'm not installing because in my laptop already SSMS is installed, sir. You need to just click on install. Is there any difficulty? No, right? I will share these links via video description, okay? You can find there. So you need to just click on install. It will install the SQL Server Management Studio. Once your installation is done, okay? Once your installation is done, let's close everything, sir. Now, once your SSMS is installed, earlier until SQL Server 2016, I think so. Yeah. You can go to the run and type for SSMS. If you click on enter, it is to open the SQL Server Management Studio, sir. Since until when? Until SQL Server 2016. Okay. Until SQL Server 2016. If you wanted to open SSMS, go to the run, just type SSMS and click on enter. It will open the Management Studio. But now this shortcut is not working. Okay. For example, if you are working with 2014, 2012, 2008, 2002, still we are in 2025. If you are working, you can just type for SSMS and it will work, sir. Now you no need to worry. Same thing what you need to do is don't go to the run. In the search bar, type SSMS. Rather than going for run and type SSMS, in the search bar, you can search with SSMS. You will get the SSMS application and click on open. That's it. So that's it, sir. Apart from nothing else you need to do. Once you install your SSMS, what you need to do? Go to the search bar, search with the SSMS, it will open a wizard. It will open a wizard to connect to the engines. Okay. Now, okay, so I just opened the SSMS. As I told you very clearly, database engine is our primary component. Database engine is our primary component for entire SQL Server. Now I need to connect to the database engine only. You can connect to the integration analysis service. You can connect to the reporting service. You can connect to the integration service. You can also open the Azure SSIS integration runtime. Okay, self-hosted integration runtime. we will talk this concept when we go for cloud, sir. Okay, and we will talk all these concepts when we are taking respect to sessions, analysis service, reporting service, integration service. As of now, no worries. Let's focus only on the database engine. Let's focus on the database engine. Now you will get one doubt. Okay, Subbu, as you told, I open SSMS. Okay, by mistakenly I closed it. By mistakenly, when I open SSMS, it will prompt you to connect to the engine. By mistakenly I closed it. No worries. There is a plugin box. Click on connect. You can open here. Or go to the connect drop down. You can click on database engine. You can click on database engine. Now see, you can also connect to the Azure storage account. When you are clicking here, you can't connect to the storage account from here, sir. But if I wanted to connect to the Azure storage account from SSMS, yes, I can connect from here. Okay. So what is Azure storage account? We'll talk when we are discussing Azure parts, sir. As of now, just focus on database engine. Now I can click on the engine. Now, so this is grayed out. This is grayed out. But when you click on plugin, this is not grayed out, sir. Okay, I can choose whatever service I want to connect. Currently, I need to connect only database engine. I'm selecting database engine. Now, okay, now, one important is how many instances are running in this VM. Okay, in this on your laptop or in the VM, how many instances are running, sir? Means drop down the server name, go to the browse for more. Okay, expand the database engine. You will see only one. Okay, you will see only one. So that's the reason when you see only one, only one instance is running in my laptop. Okay, only this is local server, not network server. Don't go for network servers, or it will take a lot of time. Don't go for network servers. Only go for the local servers. Go for the local server. Means on that server, how many instances you installed. So only one instance is I installed. But when I open the same SSMS on my local laptop, if I open the SSMS on my local laptop, let's see how many instances you will see. Let's see how many instances you will see. This is my local laptop, sir. Okay, now scroll down, go to browse for more, expand the database engine. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost 6 instances are running in my local laptop. Apart from 6, one is the default instance, and remaining are all the named instance. How, Subbu, you are saying these are all named instance? Means named instance specially contains the server name / your instance name. Please be careful. This is very important. This is your server name, sir. See, server names are common. Server names are common, but your SQL instance name has been changed. See, your SQL instance name has been changed. So please be careful. When you connect SSMS, you don't know which instance it is. Whenever you see the server name / some name, the blindly you should get an idea. Oh, this is the named instance. Whenever you see the server name / and some name, then you will get a blind idea. Oh, this is the named instance. When you see only server name, this is a default instance. Many people will get confused here only, sir. Okay, very simple to understand. When you see the server name / that's a named instance only. When you see only server name, that is a default instance. Is it clear? What is the default instance? What is the named instance? No? Yes? Come on, sir, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Clear.
The experienced
Yes, yeah.
people, I think experienced people, you will get little bored, sir. Wait for today's session. From tomorrow, you won't get bored, okay? I'm sorry for experienced people. But the people who are starting the journey, you need to know how to connect to the SQL first. When you are connecting to the SQL server, you will provide the default instance name or named instance name. How I can come to know, Subbu, this is the default instance, this is the named instance means if you see just a server name, that's the default instance. If you see the server name slash backward slash, this is your server name backward slash instance name, then that is a named instance only. It's a default. This is the default, sir. Every DBA must and should know. Okay, so let's cancel it. Okay, now I am having only named instance. Now, one more thing you need to understand. Where you open this SSMS, sir, that is also very important. Okay, I can install this SSMS in local laptop in real world. Again, I am telling, in real world, when you go to the real world, you can install SSMS on your local laptop. Okay, you can install this SSMS on local laptop, or you can install this SSMS in the gem server, gem box, or you can install this SSMS in the application servers, app servers, or you will install SSMS in the where your database engine is installed. Means SQL Server, sir. SQL Server. Okay, engine. Where you install a DB engine on same server, you install the SSMS. Okay, where you are opening this SSMS is also very important. Okay, where you install the SSMS, again, by default, wherever you are installing SQL Server, on the server SSMS will be installed, sir. That is a default. Wherever you are installing SQL Server, you need to install SSMS also. Don't think that SSMS is a separate thing where I need to create a separate request to install SSMS. No. If you got any SQL installation ticket, you need to install SQL Server and you need to install SSMS also. That's a default behavior for every DBS. So you no need to worry about here. This is the default. Wherever you install SQL Server, you will install SSMS. Wherever you install SQL Server, you install SSMS. Apart from this, where you install, sir, on your local laptops. In real world, every organization, they will provide you a laptop for you, right? Every laptop or desktop, you will install the SSMS on your local laptop. What do you mean by gem server, Subbu? Gem server is also server, sir. Okay. See, this is one server. Okay. If you wanted to connect to this node 2 or node 1, if you wanted to connect to node 1 or node 2, first you need to connect to this server, RDP to this server. From this server, again, you need to take RDP. Means you should understand. Okay. See, I already connect to the node 1. From the node 1, again, I'm taking RDP. Again, I'm taking RDPC, MSTSC. Okay, click on enter, open node 2, then click on connect. So RDP to RDP means first you need to connect to the gem server. First you need to take RDP to the gem server. From the gem server, you need to connect to the SQL servers. Mostly real world, this is how it will work. Mostly in real world, this is how it will work, sir. I'm not able to connect now, but in real world, RDP to RDP. First means you need to connect to one server. If you wanted to connect to the SQL servers, you need to connect to the first gem server. Then you need to connect to the SQL servers. You can't directly connect from your laptops. Okay, even you open the VPNs, all the stuff, you can't connect, sir, directly. Couple of organizations, they won't allow. If how they will allow means, hey, first you need to connect to this gem server. From the gem server, again, you need to take RDP to the SQL servers. So gem servers is very important. And the terminology is very important. The terminology. If you give me the time, okay, if you give little additional time, I will show you how to create the gem servers. Okay, not now, sir, next month. Next month, if you give me additional time, okay, like 2.5 hours to 3 hours, Okay, 2.5 hours to 3 hours. If you give me additional time, I will show you how to create the gem servers. Okay, how to create the gem servers, how to connect the gem servers, how VPNs, how to create the VPNs, how to create the tunnels, network tunnels, how to create the gem server. I will show you, sir, if you give me 3 hours time, because to create one virtual network gateway, 25 to 40 minutes it will take. So I need to create the 2 gateways, network tunnel gateways, So that is deeper on the network. That is, will go deeper on the network. That's what. If you want to learn the real world experience, Subbu, I wanted to get what is the gem server, how network team is creating the gem servers, how network team is creating the tunnels, network tunnels. Means throughout the global, your world is connected with the network, sir. Okay, throughout the global, the network is connected. In the oceans, if you go and see, there are a lot of cables. Okay, network cables, network tunnels. Throughout the global is connected with the network only. Network only. If you want, if you give me 3 hours time, I will show you that. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Most companies they don't use SSMS to connect to the server. They use that jump box.
See, again, organization to organization, sir. I am not telling what is the more frequency as a DBA. You will see SSMS on your local laptop is whenever every organization will provide your local laptop, right? That laptop you can install and you can connect also. But many organizations, they won't allow this one, sir. Many organizations
Okay.
won't allow this one. They will allow this, they will allow this. These two they will allow, sir. Okay. What do you mean by SQL Server, Subbu? Means where you install SQL Server on the same server, SSMS only. That's the reason I'm telling SQL Server.
Okay. That is where the shared memory TCP comes in.
I will talk, sir, about that. Okay, in a while I will talk. So is it clear, everyone? So where you are opening SSMS is also very important, sir. Currently, I'm opening locally only. I connected to the server and I open SSMS. Either your laptop, either in the VM, both are same only. I install SSMS. Sorry, I install SSMS on the same server. I'm opening SSMS. Okay, how to see how many instances are running? I shown you. How many where you will install SSMS. Okay, in real world also I explain in the local server, in the gem servers, in the app servers, in the SQL servers where you install SQL server, you will install SSMS. Okay, now you will open SSMS. Now I need to connect to the SQL server.
Subbu, I
Okay.
have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the difference between SQL Server and SSMS?
SQL server is an engine, ma'am. Engine. Okay, engine. It's an engine where your data is storing, rendering, everything. SSMS is just a tool to open. SSMS is a just tool to connect to SQL.
Okay.
See, you install a product. Okay, see, for example, you purchase a car and you don't have key. Is there any use?
No.
Like same, car is your engine, ma'am. Key is like SSMS. If you wanted to open, see, you can connect different ways. Not only SSMS, but most familiarized tool in the global is SSMS for SQL Server. For SQL Server, most familiarized tool is SSMS, ma'am, for SQL Server. Okay, using that tool only will connect to SQL Server. No, sir. You can connect in different ways also. Okay, you can connect SQL Server using different ways. What do you mean by different ways, Subbu? Okay, so not only SSMS. Okay, there is a tool called there is a tool called Azure Data Studio. Okay, Azure Data Studio. Click on install. Okay. Go to the Windows and the user mode 64-bit. Okay. Then click on enter. It will download the product. You can use Azure Data Studio also to connect to the SQL Server. You can use Azure Data Studio also to connect to the SQL Server. This is also Microsoft tool, sir. Okay. So when you are practicing with the SSMS and practice with the Data Studio also, sir. Please.
Yeah, okay, Subbu, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, ma'am.
When install only once SSMS, yeah?
Sorry, sir. What you were asking?
When install it only once SSMS, we don't have to install 2-3 times. Only once, yeah?
Only once, sir. Only once. Whatever SQL engine version is, you no need to worry, sir. Okay. SSMS is a tool to connect to the SQL Server. Is a tool to connect to the SQL servers. Okay. Why it is not downloading? The studio commonly downloaded. Make sure you trust it. Report this file as safe. Trust only, right? Where I covered not trust. I think this is a safe website. I'm going to trust. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, submit it. Okay.
Super, is this SSMS from Microsoft only?
Microsoft, ma'am. Even Azure Data Studio is also Microsoft only. Both are Microsoft product.
Okay.
Data Studio. Azure Data Studio is also Microsoft product. My intention is.
You have to say keep it. If you keep it, it's going to open.
Sorry, sir.
You got to say keep it. If you click on those 3 dots and then you say keep it, it's going to open.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Keep it. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. So, Azure Data Studio also, I can tell, ma'am, everyone, sir. Go to the download and you will find the Azure Data Studio, right? Click on OK. Click on accept. Click on next.
We need to download that one too. The
Yes, sir.
Azure.
Yes, sir. Azure Data Studio. Okay. And click on OK. Click on install. Why Azure Data Studio? I will let you know, sir. Okay. Using Azure Data Studio only, I'm going to drive the migration. Okay. When I'm driving the migration from on-prem to cloud. Okay. I will drive the migration using Azure Data Studio. And when you compare with SSMS, Azure Data Studio. What? Okay. Let's okay. Azure Data Studio is also most powerful tool only, but many people skip this part. Many people will love SSMS, sir. Okay, but Azure Studio also more powerful tool only. Not that much using by the DBS, but I can tell that Azure Data Studio is also more powerful. What it is throwing an error. An error occur while trying to resource the file, try the resource is corrupted. Oh, try again. If not, I will troubleshoot. Okay. Okay. Leave ahead Data Studio. Okay. Okay. Cancel the installation. No worries. As of now, don't install Data Studio also. I will show you why Data Studio is very important for us. DBS. There you can do many things. If you're good at development, you know about JSON code, Java code. You know about JSON code. Azure Data Studio, you love it a lot because it contains more graphical user interface when you compare with the SSMS. That's the reason many people will tell that go for Azure Data Studio. But not that much familiarized using when you compare with the SSMS. Many people will use the SQL Server Management Studio, but high-end people where you are having good knowledge on coding part, like a JSON, then Azure Data Studio, you love it a lot when you compare with the SSMS. Okay, when you compare with the SSMS, you love the Azure Data Studio because you will get more graphics there. When you compare with the SSMS, there is no graphics, nothing, sir. It's just a tool. It's just a tool, and you can't means enhance here. You can't enhance, but Data Studio you can enhance a lot. Azure Data Studio you can enhance a lot if you know the JSON code. If you know the JSON code, you can enhance a lot in Azure Data Studio, but not in SSMS. Not in SSMS. Now, forget about Azure Data Studio, sir. It will divert our concept as of now currently. Let's focus on this one, connectivity. Now, you open SSMS and you wanted to connect. Okay. You connect to the same server where your SQL is installed. You connect to the same server where your SQL is installed. Okay, you connect to the same server where your SQL is installed and you wanted to connect to the SQL server. Now here, you can provide the server name. What is the server name? Node 1, right? If you open the computer CMD, okay, host name. If you type the host name, okay, Node 1. Node 1 is my computer name. So, being I install the default instance, I know in the server there is only default instance. I am providing the server name. Okay, I am providing the server name and I am click on, there is a authentication window. No worries, I will talk in the security. And there is a encryption. As of now, go for optional. Provide your server name. Choose the Windows authentication only. Choose the Windows authentication. Go for server name. Provide the server name, means provide the instance name. Instance name. If it is a default server name, sir, then choose the Windows authentication. And encryption is optional. Then click on connect. See, you can connect to the SQL server. You can connect to the SQL server by providing the server name. Okay, Subbu, I already connected to the same server. Will I need to provide the server name? No need, sir. Even you can provide the dot. You are on the same server where your SQL is installed. You are on the same server where your SQL is installed. SSMS is also on the same. Now you can provide the dot and click on connect. See, you can connect with the dot. You can connect with the dot also. You can connect with the dot also. I hope you are getting my point, everyone. No? Yes? So
That means,
if you
that means we use SSMS to connect to the server, SQL Server.
sorry, SSMS?
Yes, we use SSMS to connect to SQL Server.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
SSMS to connect to SQL Server. Otherwise, what you will do, sir? You just install SQL Server, and if you're not able to open the application, what you will do? No, right? SSMS is the tool to connect and you can perform whatever your operation. So how many ways we can connect? That's what I'm showing. One is server name, one is the dot. Okay, if you're on the same server, and your SSM is also in the same server, either you can provide the server name or you can also provide the dot.
What do you mean by dot?
Dot, sir, dot. Local
Oh,
host.
you put use the IP address.
Yeah. If you are in the local server, no need to provide the server name also. You can provide the just dot, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
For example, my SQL is on node 2. I am in the gem server. Assume node 1 you can treat as a gem server. Node 2 is my SQL, where I install SQL Server. Now, if I wanted to connect here, definitely you need to provide the server name. See, I'm in the node 1, but I'm connecting to node 2 SQL. I'm in the node 1, I'm connecting to the node to SQL. See, I can connect. Remotely, I can connect to SQL Server. See, in one SSMS, you are connecting to the multiple instance. I hope you are getting my point. In one SSMS,
Yes.
you can connect multiple instance. You
Yes,
can
sir.
connect in multiple ways. See, I connected remotely. Actually, node 2 is in this server. Node 2 is in this server, but I am connecting remotely. If you want to connect remotely, you need the service account is a mandatory. Very, very important. Service account. Service accounts are very important, sir. Okay. Forget about remote. It will confuse you a lot. Okay. Forget about remotes. Okay. Minimize this one. Now, is there any way I can connect other ways? Same server. Same server means local host. Let's try to connect with the local host, sir. See, I can connect to the local host also. If you are on the same server and it is a default instance, again I'm repeating. If you are in the same server and it is a default instance, you can connect with the server name, you can connect with the dot, you can connect with the local host also. Got it? No? Yes? Everyone? But most,
Yes.
sir, you won't use
Yes.
these techniques. You won't use this technique. You will use only this technique, sir, in real world. But I am showing you. See, I am showing you, but in real world, you will connect only with the node 1. Only server name. Only server name you will connect, sir. You won't use dot. You won't use localhost. This is just for your knowledge purpose. This is just for your knowledge purpose. Okay, this is just for your knowledge purpose, but you won't try to connect in real world like this. You will connect with the server name only. You will connect with the server name only.
So, Bo,
Yes.
in real world, like how many servers can we connect to this SSMS?
Many, sir. There is no, I can't say many. There is no call 10. No, you can connect with many, but please be careful if you are connecting multiple instance. If you are connecting, assume this is one instance, this is one instance, this is all these three are same instance only, correct?
Yes.
All these three are same instance. I connected with the dot, I connected with the server name, I connected with the node host, local host. But if you connect with the, see, this is separate instance, this is separate instance. Both are separate instance. Which is running in 2022, which is running in 2019. This is 2019, this is 2022. Both are separate instance. Both are running in separate server. When you connect this time like this, you should be so careful when you are running something. Okay, if you are running inserts or updates or deletes or create or alters or drop or truncate, you need to be so careful under which instance, under which database you are performing. See, this is very important, sir. Under which instance, under which database you are performing is very, very important when you open the new query window. That I will talk in a while, sir. So you can connect to the multiple instance, but please be careful. Please be careful if you connect multiple instance on single SSMS. What is the problem? When you are opening a query window, you won't see which instance, where is your click. See, where you just clicked it. For example, I clicked here, I open new query window, it will go to node 2. If I click here, if I open new query window, it will go to node 1. So where you place the click and where you are opening, when you are opening new query window, that window will go to that instance. So when you connected multiple instance, you should be so careful when you are running something. When you are triggering something, when you are running something, you should be so careful when you open the new query window, under which instance, under which database you are running this query. You are running these queries, where you are running these queries. This is very, very important, sir. Please keep it in your mind. As a DBA, When you open the new query window, under which instance, under which database you are running. Is it clear? If you connect to the multiple instance. Okay, not okay, everyone?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now, let's if I wanted to close, sir, okay, you can click on disconnect window. Don't think that if I disconnect, my SQL server will go to the stopped state. No, sir. No, sir. Okay, if you disconnect the connection, your SQL server never stop. Okay, you are not stopping the SQL. You connected and you are disconnecting your session. That's it. You are connecting the session, you are disconnecting the session. Apart from nothing else, sir, you are not disturbing the SQL services. Okay, don't think that it will stop the SQL server. Not at all. Okay, it won't stop the SQL server. Okay, now what are the techniques I shown you? One is a node one is a dot, one is a dot, one is the local host, okay, local host, and also wait a minute, sir.
Can use the IP address.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Someone is asking.
No, we can use the IP address too.
Yeah, IP address. Not only IP address. I think I prepared one document, sir, but where I kept it? Don't. Oh yeah. So now you can go to the CMD command prompt and search for IP. Search for IP config. Okay. /all. It will display all the IP addresses. What is my server IP address? Let me go to here. Let me right click, go to the open the network adapter, Ethernet, advanced. No, sorry. Go to the adapter options. This adapter is for internet, all this stuff, sir. This is the major adapter I created for the server connectivity purpose. What is the IP address? 149. 192.168.174.149. Okay. This is the IP address, right? Let's copy this IP address and let's paste it. Oh no. 192.168.174.149. Oh, where it is? Oh, numlock. One. Hey, come on here. The IP address 192. 192.168.174.149. Okay, let's click on connect. See, I can connect using IP address. I can connect using localhost. I can connect using dot, and I can also connect using server name. Okay, server name. But again, sir,
So,
yes.
and please, but you said we should not go to connect over the network yet. But I just have a question. But can we use this same method, like putting the IP address to connect remotely?
Sir, in real world, you never go for this
Yeah.
option. You will go with the instance name only, sir. Means server name. If it is a default instance, you will open the server name. If it is a named instance, you will open the named instance. That's it, sir, in real world. But
Okay,
to
thank you.
show you additionally, I am showing you. But you won't do all
Okay.
this stuff in real world. Okay? Just
Okay.
server name, / instance name. It is a named instance. If it is a default instance, server name, sir. That's it. But in addition, I am showing all this stuff. Okay, got it? No? Yes?
Okay.
Yeah, someone. Yeah, you are asking. You are asking a question?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Now, there is one more concept. If you open the configuration manager, okay, if you open the configuration manager, there is a concept called SQL Server Network Configuration, okay, and there is a concept called protocol for MS SQL Server, okay, shared memory, named pipes, TCP/IP port number, shared memory, named pipes, TCP/IP port number. You remember we discussed about these three. Now I will show you little practical, sir. Okay, little practical. Okay, what is this shared memory? What is this named pipes? What is this TCP/IP? See, I told you, right? Named pipes are by default in the disabled state. Okay, as part of SQL hardening, as part of SQL best practice. Hardening means best practice, sir. As part of SQL hardening, as part of SQL best practice, we won't enable the named pipes until unless there is a dependency. Until unless there is a compatibility dependency, we will enable the named pipes. Otherwise, we'll disable the named pipes. We'll disable the named pipes. It will be in the disabled state only. Until unless there is a dependency, we'll enable it. Otherwise, it will be in the disable mode. If I disable the TCP/IP, okay, if I disable the TCP/IP, I need to restart the SQL server, sir. Restart the SQL. If you make any configuration changer, you need to restart the SQL server so that effect will apply, sir. Otherwise, no. Okay. For every configuration changer, I need to restart the SQL. No. Again, no. Couple of changes, you don't need any restarts, but couple of changes, you need the restarts. Okay. Refresh. Okay. Done, sir. I restarted the SQL. Okay. That's what dependency means. Your application, sir. Your application. I told you, right? When you will go for named pipes, when your application and SQL is interacting via LAN cable, okay, then only definitely you need to go for named pipes. Otherwise, you will go for the TCP/IP protocol, sir. 99.9% many throughout the global will use the TCP/IP protocol, but there is a dependency. What does it mean by dependency? On that day, explain. If your application is connecting to the server via LAN only, then definitely named pipes is the mandatory. Otherwise, no need, sir. Otherwise, no need. See, now I disable the TCP/IP, and by default, named pipes also disable. Now only shared memory is enabled, sir. Okay. Now see, disconnect everything, and let's connect, sir. I can connect. See, now will I am able to connecting via IP address? Will I am able to connect via IP address? No, it is not allowing to connect via IP address. Okay. Local host. Will I able to connect? Yeah, I am able to connect via localhost. I can able to connect via dot. I can able to connect via node host name, server name. See, means inbuilt it is in the shared memory. Okay, shared memory. But if I go to the node 2, and I am trying to connect SQL Server remotely, okay. If I'm in the node 2 and I am trying to connect to the node 1. I'm trying to connect to the node 1, sir. Let's display. Let me increase the display size here also. Display settings, zoom it to 125. Okay, best. Okay. Now let's try to connect to the node 2. Okay, node. Again, SQL connectivity is not a case sensitive, sir. Means capital letters, small letters. I need to provide the capital letters, small letters. No, SQL Server connectivity is not a case sensitive. You can provide whatever you want, sir. Then click on connect. Now see, it won't connect. It won't connect because you disable the TCP/IP protocol. If you're not enabling TCP/IP protocol, you can't connect SQL Server remotely. You can't connect SQL Server remotely. So Shared memory will work only in the local laptop, wherever your SQL engine is installed and you are opening SSMS, you can connect because it is using the shared memory internally. But if you wanted to connect SQL Server remotely, TCP/IP protocol is the mandatory. Easy to understand, everyone. See, you can't connect SQL Server. It is throwing an error. The network-related instance specified error occur while establishing the connectivity. Okay, we are thinking that, oh, access is denied. Very, very important. Okay, access is denied. You can't connect SQL Server. There is nothing issue with the SQL. SQL is running healthy only. See, your services are running healthy, but you don't have access to connect. So that's the reason it is prompting us access is denied. Access is denied. So TCP/IP is the mandatory if you wanted to connect SQL Server remotely. Is it understandable, everyone? No? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm enabling, ma'am. Okay. Before I enable, okay, sorry, let me disable. Okay, Subbu, if I stop the shared service also, shared memory also, if I stop the shared memory also, what will happen, Subbu? If I stop all the protocols, like a shared memory, named pipes, and TCP/IP, if I disable all this, what will happen, sir? What will happen? Try to restart the SQL, your SQL will down. Your SQL services will be down, sir. Your SQL services will be down if you stop all the protocols. At least one protocol need to be run. Either it can be shared memory or it can be TCP/IP. At least one protocol you need to enable to make sure that your SQL need to in the running state. If you stop all the protocols, entire your SQL will goes down. Entire your SQL will down, sir. Is it clear? No? Yes? So at least one protocol you need to be enabled. Otherwise, you can't start the SQL Server. You can't start the SQL Server. It will be in the stopped state only. Okay, see, it will be in the stopped state. It will stop. Now you can't connect. When I'm trying to connect, you can't connect. If SQL Server service is not running, you can't connect to the database engine. Very, 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 very important. If your SQL service is down, you can't connect to the database engine. Means you can't do anything, you can't access the data, you can't load the data, you can't do anything. Entire your application will goes down. You will go to the bank, right? So when you go to the banks, bank people will tell that server is down. Server is down means maybe your engine is down actually. Okay, your engine gone down. If there is no engine, nothing, sir. Entire your application will goes down. Okay, not okay, everyone. So at least one services you need to be enabled. Either it can be shared memory or TCP/IP. So don't touch the protocols. Let it be default, sir. I am enabling named pipes also for demo purpose. Okay, I want to show you one demo. I am enabling the named pipes also. Okay, now see my engine is started without any issue. And I can also connect remotely. Now see, I can connect remotely. See, I can connect. If you enable TCP/IP protocol, you can connect SQL Server remotely. Otherwise, no, sir. Now, I enable the named pipes, right? Okay, I enable the named pipes. If I go to the property, okay, this is your connection string, sir, for named pipes. Very, very important, okay? Very, very important. If your application people are going to the DBS to you and asking, hey, Chris, hey, John, hey, Charan, hey, Pratap, can you please enable the named pipes? You will enable the named pipes and you restart the SQL. Sir, after you enabling the named pipes or shared memory or TCP/IP, you need to restart the SQL Server. Okay, you enable everything and you restart the SQL Server. Now, how the connection will establish means, for specially for named pipes. Okay, this is the connectivity. See, This is the connectivity. This is not your connectivity for named pipes. So if you want to tell to your application team to connect to the SQL Server, this is your connectivity. Double / dot / pipe / SQL / query. This is the default connectivity for your named pipes. Got it? No? Yes? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay, that's it about connectivity, sir. Now, many people got clarified, sir. In real world, you won't do all this stuff. In real world, just you will scroll down, go for browse, click on expand, click on connect, keep optional, then click on connect. That's it, sir. In real world, you will do only this stuff. Only this stuff. But you can connect with the dot, you can connect with the local host, you can connect with the IP address. If named pipes, you can connect with the named pipes also. But you will do only with the server name or server names. Mostly remember server name. Now, is it clear? Do you have any questions? Once you install the engine, our job is done. No, sir. You need to install SQL Server Management Studio, and you need to try to connect once. When you connect to the SQL Server, okay, you will see the server name, SQL Server. You can expand, sir. You can minimize, you can expand, you can minimize, you can expand. By mistakenly, I closed the Subu. Knowingly, unknowingly, you closed the Subu. Knowingly, unknowingly, you closed the Subu. What I need to do? Go to the view and click on Object Explorer or click on F8. If you remember F8, you can click on F8 or go to the Object Explorer, then go to the view, click on Object Explorer, sir. Okay, click on Object Explorer. Or sometimes what you will do, right? You can do like this by mistakenly. Okay, now it is not fitting here. See, now it is not fitting. There is a gap. Okay, there is a gap and it is not fitting properly. Okay, that time what you need to do means, if you go to the not help, if you go to the tools, where's that option? Windows and reset the Windows layout. Okay. Yes, it will again fit back. It will again fit back, sir. By mistakenly, if you do that one and it is not fitting, sir. If you open new query window, see it is not fitting. If you place here also, see it is getting a big screen now. It will do like this SSMS. Okay, and being you are in the learning phase. Subbu, this one difficulty, this is not fitting. What I can do? Very simple. Go to the tools. Okay, go to the Windows. Windows are where? Yeah, Windows, and click on reset the Windows layout. Okay. Now see your query window comes into here, and your Object Explorer come to here. It's very easy, sir. Okay. Not okay, everyone? Yep.
Yeah,
No?
okay, sir.
Okay, good. Now, okay. Now close it. Now, once you connect, you will see your server name, means instance name. And whenever I told you, right, you will see build number. This is your build number. Build number. Okay. Build number. As I told you clearly, if you open the SQL Server, okay, if you open SQL Server build.blogspot.com, okay, you will see all the build numbers. See, 2022 starting with 16, 2019 starting with 15, SQL 17 starting with 14, 16, 13, 14, 12, 12, 11, 2008 R2 starting with a 10 only, But you will see 10.0, that is a 2008. If you see 10.50, that is 2008 R2, sir. Okay. When you specially go for these two, you will get confused because both I am seeing 10.10 only, Subbu. Means if you see 10.0, it's a 2008. 10.50, if you see the 2008 R2. And 2005, 9, 2008, 2008. So at least remember from 2000 to 2025, sir. The bill number. Only first digit. You no need to get confused. I need to remember 11.0.30, 11.12.0. You know to remember all this stuff. Just remember, 16 means 2022, 17 means 2025, 14 means SQL Server 2017. So like that, you need to remember the build numbers based on the version. Based on the version, you need to remember the build number. Okay, fine, Subbu. Then you will see which user you use to connect to SQL. This is your username. This is your build number. And whenever you connected to the SQL Server, okay, whenever you connect to the SQL Server, you will see database, security, server objects, replication, always on, management, integration service catalog, SQL Server agent, and X event profiler. Okay, these are the common objects you will see when you connect to the any SQL Server. When you connect to the any SQL Server, this is the common things that you will see. If you open the Node 2 also. Okay, only one thing. If you install Express Edition, okay, if you install Express Edition, you won't see the agent. Apart from everything is same, sir. Only please keep it in your mind. Either you are installing Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition, Developer Edition, Evaluation Edition. Okay, this is the common wizard you will see. But when you specially go for Express Edition, means when you install Express Edition, you won't see the SQL Server agent. You won't see the SQL Server agent. For Express Edition, there is no concept called agent. Then someone asked a question, Subbu, when I install database engine, you are saying that SQL Server service will get, SQL Server agent will get. Okay, what is these two are doing? So enter your database engine is working with the SQL Server service only. But what is this agent means? Automation, sir. Automation. Take alarm. You'll open the clock and you will set the alarm, right? What exactly that alarm is doing, sir? Whatever the time you set it, it will try to wake up you. Okay, correct? Yes or no? It will try to ring, and it will try to what? We don't know what purpose you set the alarm. Okay, maybe you set the alarm for do certain things. You set the alarm for wake up. You set the alarm for to drink a water. We don't know what purpose you set the alarm, right? Like same, SQL Server agent is nothing but automation. Automation means if you wanted to create a jobs, alerts, operators, SQL Server agent will play a major role. SQL Server agent will play a major role. So this is for automation, sir. And this is for interior engine. So these two services are mandatory. These two services are very important. Okay. When you are especially working with the real world. So this is everything you are doing. And this is especially for automation. Okay. SQL Server agent is for automation. Okay. So fine. What do you mean by automation? I can create the jobs. I can create the alerts. I can create the operators. I can create the proxies. All this stuff. Will I'm discussing all this up, Subbu? Yes, we'll discuss all this stuff. You no need to think about that, sir. Now, okay, Subbu. Now, for example, I connect to the SQL Server. I want to do certain things. What you need to do means a new query window. This is one of the most important thing. Okay. So when you open new query window, you will get the query window. Along with you will get the SID, session ID. Session ID 75 is my ID. Okay, like when you run sp_who2, you will see how many sessions currently running in the server. You will see currently how many. Why it is taking this much time? Oh, my memory is hitting high. Okay, sir. My memory is hitting high. Okay, that's the reason it is taking a longer time. No worries. When you run sp_who2, you will see one and all sessions are running. So when you open any query window, every query you will get one session ID. Like see, 75 is also running. 75. See, your session is 75 and 75 is running. Then what and all this Subbu means? First 50 are the system process. Okay, first 50 sessions are the system process. You can't do anything with the system process. Greater than 50 are the user process. Greater than 50 are the user process. Please keep in mind, user process means you open a new query window, or application team open something, or some jobs are running. We are doing anything, you will get one session, sir. You will get one. Not only if I open the query window, I will get the session. No. If you're connecting to the SQL Server, you will get one session ID. Okay, you are doing whatever operation you want, but you will get one session ID. Everything I can monitor. From here, I can monitor what exactly each and every person is doing. See, I can go to the node to understand more, sir. I can go to the node to connect from. Okay, I will open a new query window. So here I'm able to see one session ID, right? What session ID, sir? 82. Now go here, run this query once again, sir. Okay, 82. Are able to see 82. And from which server you connected? From node 2. It is displaying from where this connection has been established. Who established this connection? Okay, see, who established this connection? Where he established the connection? What is performing? Okay, what he's performing, you will get that information easily. You can track who connected, what they're performing, everything you can track it, sir. You can track it. Is it clear, everyone? No? Yes? Okay. Now I wanted to see what version I install Subbu. Okay. Select @ version. Okay. Select this one and click on PaaS. PaaS means it will check the syntax checks. Okay, my syntax is okay. And you need to execute. You can select this wizard and click on F5. Okay, F5, it will execute. Or you can select this wizard and click on execute. It will execute, sir. Okay, now see, you can copy this one. Copy means Control-C and Control-Paste it, sir. Okay, you will get entire information. Okay, so you will get entire. You can select everything and you can make a comment. Okay, you can make a comment. See, you will get everything. Microsoft SQL Server 2022, which is running with RTM version, because I not yet applied any patches, sir, and it is a enterprise edition. On Windows Server 2022 Standard Evaluation Edition. On Windows Server 2022, you install SQL Server 2022 Enterprise Edition, and this is your build number. This is your build number. When you run select @ version, you will see which version your SQL Server is running. Which version, which edition, which version, which edition. You will get that information. Not only by running select @ sir, even if you right click here, go to the properties. Okay, you will see this is your server name, this is your enterprise edition, and this is your standard Windows operating system. From here also, you will see. From here also, you will see. Here also, you will see the build number, your Windows, which Windows operating system, which SQL Server version edition, and the server name. From here also, you will see like a collation, you will see RAM, you will see processors, you will see how many processors I'm using, how much RAM I'm using, which Windows version, which SQL Server edition. you will get a complete information if you go right click on the instance name and go to the property, or if you simply select @ version also, you will get the information. And I wanted to see the server name, Subbu. Select @ server name. So here very important is, so for example, let's remove this one, sir, to avoid the confusion. So if I directly go and execute, what will happen? It will execute whatever the queries you placed in this entire window. Enter this window, what and all queries you pasted, it will execute at one time. I don't want to execute everything, sir. I wanted to run only the selected. Means you need to select and execute. That is very important. See, if I click on execute, see it got execute this one, it got execute this one as well. This is your server name, this is your version details. So I wanted to execute only specific query, then select this one, click on execute. So please be careful when you open the new query window, what and all queries you pasted. If you by mistakenly we executed without selecting, it will execute everything at one shot. Please be careful, sir. Okay, so make sure what you are execute, what you wanted to execute, what you are execute, then only that select and execute, sir. Click on F5 or click on execute. This is also very important. You need to understand. And one more thing I told you, right? Which instance you connected, which database you connected, means which instance you connected, which database you connected. Okay, this query window. What is the query window? Which instance, which database you connected, and what you are executing is also very important. Blindly don't connect, don't execute, sir. Blindly, that is a plain mistake. That is a plain mistake, sir. Okay, not okay, everyone?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Can you go back to on the query, right? The SP underscore who2.
Okay, who to? Yes.
Yes, execute.
Okay, okay, sorry. I forget to execute. Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Are you saying that the 75, that is, have you seen where it says no administrator, the yellow one, the one
Login, sir.
colored
It's
in
a
yellow?
login. It's login.
It's a
Yeah.
login. Now you did say, can you go down? You said from 1 up to 50 is what?
50 are system process. System process.
System process.
Yes.
Okay, what of system process?
Like
Okay, what
checkpoint,
of
lazy writer, wall writers, log writers. These are all the system processor.
okay, what of from 50 to 75?
User process. User process. These are user
Okay,
process.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Just relax for 2 minutes, sir. My throat is paining.
You have to drink water.
Yeah. From today onwards, the sessions will be more interesting, sir, because we'll go over concept wise. Okay. But what I is replication. Please be more concentrated on replication, sir. One of the most toughest concept in SQL Server. Okay. Please be healthy. Means healthy discussions. Healthy means not your health, sir. Healthy discussions, more interactive. Sir, practice every day on the same day, sir. Okay, or one day late, but don't delay the work. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, the subject will run like anything. Okay, by span of July ending, I told that half of the SQL is done. Okay. We will complete in this whole July month, we'll complete backups, restores, basic securities, block shipping, mirroring, our application, and we will start the clusters also, sir. I will complete clusters also. Okay, mostly always when I'm not able to start. Maybe I will start from July, but I will complete at like clusters. Till clusters I will complete by this month. Next month we'll spend more on always on, Azure, always on, migrations, performance tunings, rest of the stuff, whatever the pending. AzureSQL database we'll talk. So practice on the same day. Every day by 1 or 2 hours only the video will be rendered, sir, from tomorrow onwards, because from tomorrow we'll go for all our private sessions only. There is no editing, there is no thumbnail, all this stuff, right? I will just once the conversion is done, I will render the video. You will get on fly only. So please practice on the same day. So if you are wasting your time, then at the ending you think that, okay, oh my god, there is too much load on us. Okay. Yep. Now let's start, sir. Okay. Now what I want to talk. We are having still 25 minutes. Okay. Now, sir, there is a concept called port. Okay. Port number. SQL Server will listen. What is the default port number of SQL Server? Anyone? Not experienced people.
1433.
Okay.
1433.
1433. Okay. 1433. Not 143, sir. 1433. Okay. This is a default SQL Server port number. Okay. Now, what is the default SQL Server port number? 1433. Basically, we will tell this. 1 second, sir. I will back in 1 second. 1 minute. Just follow. Come back to me. Yeah. So the SQL Server default port number is 1433, sir. Okay. But try to understand the logic. If someone is asking what is the default port number of SQL Server, 1433. Okay, that's a default answer. You need to understand. Okay, that is important question also. What is the default port number? 1433. But actually, that port is belong to TCP/IP port number, sir. Okay, TCP/IP. So when you go to the right click on SQL Server network configuration, go to the protocols layer. Okay, so when you right click on properties, okay, when you right click on properties, you will go to the IP addresses. So you will see the port number. Okay, you will see different things here. Okay, IP1, IP10, IP11, IP2, IP3, IP4. You will see different, and when you just scroll down, you will see concept called all IP, and you will see the port number 1433 is the default port number. 1433 is the default port number. Can I change it, Subbu? Okay, 1545. Okay, if I wanted to change, I can change the port number also. If I wanted to change, I can change the port number. Okay, how I can change before I change it, sir? Before I change it, I can show you node 1 comma 1433 also. I can pass the port number. I can also try to connect to the SQL server, but that is not a mandatory, sir. Okay, you no need to pass the port number when you are connecting via SSMS. When you are connecting via SSMS, you no need to pass any port number. You no need to pass any port number if you wanted to connect to the SQL server from SSMS. From SSMS, you no need any port number, but you can also pass the port number while you are connecting. Now, so for example, if I go to the port, okay, what is this? All the IP addresses, different things are there. So, and what is the all IP? For example, Subbu, for example, sir, not Subbu. Okay, for example, there is one dedicated IP like 192.168.1.15. Okay, this is a dedicated customer. Okay, dedicated customer. Okay, for this dedicated customer, I don't want to pass the default port number. Okay, I don't want to pass my default port number to him. Okay, he is an external customer, but I need to allow him to connect to SQL Server, but I don't want tell my default port number to that customer. In that case, okay, I can provide his email IP address. I can provide the port number for that IP. Okay, so if from this IP address, if the user is connecting from this IP address, if the user is connecting, he can use this port number like 1545, for example. Okay, you can also provide different port numbers to connect to the SQL server, not only default port number 1433. Okay, 1433. I hope you are getting my point, everyone. No? Yes? So what is the default port number? What is the default port number? 1433. Okay. If I want to change the port number, I can change entire SQL Server port number 141545. Okay. For example, 1545 I'm changing to entire SQL. IP all means entire SQL this port number, sir. Entire SQL this port number. But even you are setting this one, I want to create a different port number for specific user. Is it possible? So boom is yes. For this IP address, I am providing different port number. See, for this IP address, I'm providing this port number 1548. So this is also acceptable. This is also possible. That is what you should understand. Okay. For entire SQL Server, you are passing the port number here. Can I pass multiple port numbers like 1433 also? See, for one SQL Server, you are passing two port numbers. For one SQL Server, you are passing this port number. What is this our IP address, sir? Let me get node to IP address. 1 second, sir. CMD NS lookup node 2. Okay. NS lookup node 2. Oh, this IP address is listening with no, sir. No. Thing node 2. Oh, this is the IP address. Hold on, sir. I don't want to make confuse. IP address. No. It's the IP address. .192.168.174.50. So for example, okay, if this server is trying to connect, okay, if this server, so for example, if I go for IP1, okay, IP1, 192.168.142.150, correct? This only, right? Or different? 168.174. 174.150. Okay, for this I am giving 1558 port number, and entire for SQL Server I am setting 1545 and 1433, two port numbers. Here also two port numbers. Here I provided different port number for specific IP address, and I click on OK. Okay, click on OK. Bean you change something, you need to restart the SQL Server. Okay, see, for dedicated IP address, I provided the different port number. For whole SQL Server, I provided two different port numbers. Okay, one is 1433 and one is 1545. Okay, so will I do all this stuff in real world? No, sir. This is just your practicing purpose. You are making. Now close everything. Okay, close everything. Now I am trying to connect node 1 1433. See, I can access. What is one more IP address I provided? 5445, right? 155445. See, I can connect SQL Server, whatever the two default port number I passed it for entire instance. I can connect, right, everyone? Yes or no? I hope you are understanding or not. You won't do all this stuff, sir. You will set only one port number. See, you will set only one port number. Okay, only one port number. But to get more knowledge, what I done for entire SQL Server, I set two port numbers. For dedicated server, I set a different port number. Now go to node 2. Go to node 2 and try to connect node to SQL Server, sir. Node 1. What is the port number I passed it? What is the port number, sir? 1558. So node 1, comma 1558. Numlock 1558. Let's try to connect.
So this is the node 2, right?
No, node 2, but I need to connect from node 1. Node 1 for node. See, from
No.
IP.
Okay.
This IP, from this IP, I need to provide the server IP then, not SQL IP. IP config. 1 second, sir. What is the? I know. Wait. CMD. Ping node 2. Oh, this IP address. Why IP6 is getting? Oh, this is going for IP6. Oh, I not set it. Okay. Hold on. IP all Ethernet 1, Ethernet 0. What IP address it is listening? 192.168.172.45. This one. Local area connections. Okay. Let's change the IP address. Oh no. Let's change the IP address. Okay. Make spaces, no spaces, everything, sir. Click on OK. I will restart the SQL Server. So my intention is, if I'm establishing the connection from this IP address to the node 1, I need to use this port number. Okay, I need to use this port number. It is little high-end technical, sir, but if you understand, you are well and good. Let me connect. Still not. Means I am not able to map the right IP address. Hey, where I'm in the node 1, right? Node 2, right? Come on here. Node 2 IP address, right? I need to copy. Config space all. Let me do one thing. Ping node 2. Of course, it can be IP6 also, no problem. Copy this one, IP6. Let's go. Space it. Let's delete everything and provide the IP address, IPv6. Then again restart. IPv4, IPv6. What is IPv4? What is IPv6? Also, we'll discuss when we go for cloud, sir. Okay. IPv4 is running with a 32-bit. IPv6 is running with a 128-bit. So that's the reason IPv6, sir. This is okay. This is how the IP address looks like when you go for IPv6. Okay. And this is how it looks like when you go for IPv4. IPv4 we can easily remember, but IPv6 we can't remember, sir. Okay. Done, right? Restart, right? Now let's try to connect once again. No. Still no. Still no. Thing restarted, right? Yes, I think restarted. Still no. Come on here. The net 0 IPv4 plus IPv6 68.54.
Subbu, I think every time IP address will change, right?
No. Won't change already. Fixed. I already fixed it. Okay. No, it won't change. In real world also, it won't change, sir. It will be static. It will not be dynamic. Hold on, sir. Only one thing I just wanted to show you. For specific IP address, you can also pass the specific port number. Like for one SQL instance, you can pass the multiple port numbers. I shown you practically also. See, 2 different port numbers. Okay. For specific IP address, I need to pass the specific port number. Come on. No. I know. I think firewall. From the firewall, disable the ports, disable the firewalls, enable the ports. All ports are enabled only. All ports are enabled. Ports are enabled. Okay, there is no issue with the ports. Maybe there is issue with the IP only then. I am not providing the right IP. tunnel adapter local area connection. Right. 60.
Does he have the DNS?
No, sir. I don't want to go that much DNS level now. Okay. Let's last attempt. Okay. Specific. It's correct. Think about. Let's try. This is a port number I given, same port number, all right. 1558. Active yes, enable. Oh, I need to enable this one, right? Oh my god. Oh shit. I not enable this one and I'm playing. Oh shit. Okay. Let's try, sir, once again. Sorry. Because we won't do all this stuff. Rare to rare case, right? Let's try it. Connect. No. One last attempt, sir. Come on. What's wrong? Maybe I'm not mapping right IP. What is the IP given here? It's going for why IP V6 it is doing. Okay, let's see, sir. Let's connect. I think no. Okay, it's okay, sir. I will test it. Okay, I will test it. Okay, this one. Maybe I'm not mapping right IP address. Okay, it is not allowing, but this is also one important concept. Okay.
In all ports, so can you
I don't want to go for
mention
all
that
ports.
1588?
No. So all ports I don't want. For specific IP address, specific port I need to pass. Okay, I can go for all ports. No, sir. I don't want to go that. All ports I pass a multiple port number. If someone is asking, can I provide multiple port numbers for SQL Server? Yes. Your answer will be yes. But when you are connecting, you need to pass the what port number you wanted to connect. You need to pass the multiple different port numbers. One user is running with 1433. One user is running with 1545. Why Subbu I needed really means, for example, two different applications are connecting to the SQL Server. Okay, to bypass the ports connectivities, one application I'm providing one port number, one application I'm pausing one more port number, which will improve the performance of connectivity rather than going everything to the single port. Okay, if I wanted to bypass the connectivity via ports, okay, then you can pass the different port number for multiple port numbers for SQL Server. Will I do in real world? No, sir. No. And this I will test it, sir. Okay, it will work. This I will let me test it. Anything I'm missing, okay? Anything that with IP address problem only. One more thing, sir, last but not least, okay? When I go to the management, there is a concept called SQL Server error log. Okay. When you open the SQL Server error log, okay, If you go to the bottom, if you go to the current error log, if you go to the bottom, okay, there is a concept called SQL Server listening port number. Yeah, here. Are you able to see? Server is listening on. Server is listening on. Server is listening on. So whenever you go to the error log, so I no need to go to the configuration manager. Okay, I no need to go to the configuration manager, go to the protocols, listen the protocols. But how I can get to know, Subbu, which my SQL Server listening the port number? Okay, you can read the error log from the graphical user interface. Okay, graphical user interface, or you can go to the command line also, sir. Okay, command line also, like exec sp underscore read. Okay, error log. Okay, read error log, and you can run, and you can change into the text format rather than going for grid format. Grid means in the table format you will get it. If you go to the text format, you will get in the text format. See, okay, you can read exec sp read error log. Here also you can read it, to which my SQL Server is listening port number. Listening port number. I can also use the filter also, sir. Okay, 0, comma. Okay, if I want to pass the parameter percentage. Okay, if I run the query, oh, I need to pass one. I think 1, comma. String, right? Yes. Okay, let it be pass. Oh, not displaying. Oh no. Okay, enter. Not 0 here. 1 only. I think I'm little weak on commands to remember. Okay, let's go to the SQL Server. I need to go here also. I can get this one. Oh, I need to pass this one. Okay, what the mistake I done? This mistake. Okay, no worries. Okay, when I execute this one, you will get to know which SQL Server is port is listening. Okay, what are the ports SQL Server listening is you can display by running this XP error log. What do you mean by 0? What do you mean by 1? Okay, when you go to the L1 session, we already done it, sir. Okay, how to read the error log. So not now, immediately don't go to the L1 playlist. After in a while, you can go to the L1 playlist where we already done the recordings, the pre-recordings. You will get the information. You will get the information. So this is about ports. This is about the connectivity. Everything, sir. Okay. Everyone is clear? Any questions? Still, we are having one question why that analysis services got failed. Okay. I will maybe I will take tomorrow, sir. It's already out of time. Okay. Is this clear? No? Yes? Everyone?
Okay, Sabu, yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any questions? Anyone before we wind up? I think someone told that he's not able to start. Krish or someone, right? Who is that?
Yes.
Okay. You connected via laptop, sir? Zoom? No? Yes? If you connected Zoom via laptop, I can grant you the host permission. You can share your screen.
I'm not the one. I think it was someone.
Yeah. Someone told that you are facing some issue while opening SSMS in the hypervisor. Okay. If you want, I can grant you the to share your screen. We'll troubleshoot it, sir. No one? I forgot
Maybe
the
the
name.
person have dropped.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's okay. We'll see tomorrow, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what you need to do? 2 tasks with you. One is install SQL Server 2022 or 2019. Anything is fine, sir. And install SSMS 20 version and try to connect to the SQL Server. Create a user. Try to run the SQL services with that service account. Okay. Yep. And today you will get the feedback form, sir. Provide your honest feedback. Okay. We'll collect all your feedbacks. Okay. We'll try to improve the sessions in the going forward. Yeah.
Hey, Subbu.
Yes.
I don't know. Is it advisable for us to? I see you are using a VMware workstation. Is it advisable for us to do the same, or
Yes, sir.
it doesn't matter?
We'll train you. No. We'll train you this one only. Okay. First, don't focus on VMware, hypervisor, all this stuff, sir. Let's install SQL Server on your local laptop first. Okay. Let's install SQL Server on local laptop. Okay. Anyhow, in this week you will get a separate session, right? You will become strong in the VMware also. Yep.
Okay, because I think installing it and working from it it will help because of space and other stuff like that. Storage.
Right. You need more RAM, little CPU, good RAM, good CPU. Then only you can go for work for VMwares, all this stuff, sir. Okay. That's what today we will get form. Okay. Today you will get form. So we will collect what is your RAM capacity, what is your storage capacity, what is your core capacity. We will let you know whether it is suitable or not. The people who are suitable, you can work with the VMware. If not, definitely you need to go for the local laptop practice only, sir. Okay. You can practice everything on your local laptop except always on cluster. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Sai, you wanted to add? No, it's already late. Okay. Let them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing. If anything is there, they can come back.
Okay. Have a good day, sir. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you all.
Thanks, sir.